We can hold here. If you like to swing, you can let go of your feet and have a little swing. Could be nice. Then you place the feet again, walk backwards until it's easy for you to lift your bum, take the fabric off your glutes and bring it around your shoulder blades. Then you bring the sitting bones on the floor again and support your head. Don't open too much, just bring the elbows up and support the back of your head. And maybe you can massage the neck or find just the center of the back of your skull, in between where the muscles attach in your skull, there, and just in the center. You can massage a little bit and then you hold it. Elbows up, feet on the floor, and you can extend your legs first and just sway, wiggle so out, in and out, and also front and back. Sitting bones in the floor. So you're going to shake the whole system from your toes to the crown of your head. Yes, then place the feet on the floor again. Then we're going to drop the knees to the right and pull the navel in to bring the knees up and over to the other side. And again to the right and to the left, one by one. And then when you're here, you stay and you just find what the body's in need for. So maybe you want to lean back a little bit. If you're too low, you just move yourself back and you're higher. Maybe you want to keep turning and stretching the side of the body. Maybe you want to open the knee so you can create more space in between the legs. And could be interesting to see, maybe this is already a lot of stretch, a big stretch for you. If you want more, or you need more, I don't know, you push the hip up here and stretch the front thigh. Still you support your head and you can lean back, but really allow your head to drop and lean in your hands. If it's too intense, you can also just stay up here, yeah, and just focus on the hips. So just pushing the hip up and releasing it again. Maybe if you feel like opening, because it shouldn't be painful for the knees, just find a position that the knees are okay. If it's on top or open or stretched, straight, all good. Just do whatever you feel like, moving your upper body, moving your hip, with the support of the hammock around your shoulder blades. So it is about building trust to let go, right? And maybe you want to go deeper, folding all the way over. But it's nice just to play with the hammock and see what your body is in need for and what the hammock can do for you. Now to come back, so you soften in the groin, bring the knee up and turn to the other side. Lean back and here again. Maybe this side feels different and has different needs, I don't know. Just sway a little bit, push the hammock up or push the hip up or not. You can also just gently let it be and allow gravity to do the work. Remember to breathe in a slow pace. So if you notice that your breath is going to be a bit like this, forced, we need to change the position because this would never be the idea. So find a position that you can still breathe. And maybe it's not from the first moment, but it's good to be aware of and then focus on your breath and notice that it's going to be easier and you can relax more each and every time. So one more deep breath. And bring the chin to your chest. Bring the feet back, knees back. And then we're gonna hold the hammock. Elbows in. Just lay on the floor. keep your feet up, knees up, feet on the floor, and just relax here for a moment. So when the hips are holding a lot of tension while sitting, walking, and so forth, there is a very nice, what I call hip holiday. So let's do a hip holiday. The one leg, your right leg for instance, you put it in the hammock and make sure the lower leg is covered. I'll put the other one. And extend your other leg and just gently sway in and out. So relax the groin here. Just gently open. And then maybe you feel like bending your knee up to your armpit, like a marionette. And stop in the middle and you roll over to the side. So the leg in the hammock is the top one. Then you bring your knee up to your chest and make sure the hammock is folding around your knee, so the knee is covered. And then you just swing front and back. Maybe you want to keep the legs bent. Maybe you want to straighten the legs, or back straight and front bent, or back bended and front straight. Just do whatever feels good for you. But as long as it's relaxing, just sway as if somebody is, just the wind is blowing in your sails, and that's what makes you move. Keep both hips on top of each other, so don't allow the hip to move back and forth. Keep both hips straight. And stop in the middle, roll back. Stay, just lay down. Without even looking, you can bring your other leg in, other leg out, and start swaying. So we want to make effortless movements and transition of the hammock. So bend your knee to your armpit, sideways bend, and straighten back again to the center. And drop. And then you turn to the other side. Maybe you want to support your head. If you have a cushion or a blanket, or just put your arm, bend your knee, make sure the hammock is over the knee, and then you start swinging back and forth. Keep both hips on top of each other. And if you hold your hand there, you can also massage the hip a little bit. And you can, maybe you want to do this for ages because it's really nice and calming exercise. Of course, feel free to do longer if you like. For now, I want you to go back, 2 feet in, and you can bend both knees to one side, extend, and then to the other. Again, it's like a half moon, half a circle. And then stop in the middle. Remove the legs. And just feel, observe, there's very nice, relaxing legs now. Then you open the hammock on top of your belly, all the way open. Now let's see if you manage to do this. If the hammock is too high, it's really hard. But yeah, let's see. So place the feet in. The hammock is open, so not folded into. You grab just the front edge of the hammock, grab, push the feet inside and lift your hips folded around your glutes. Now, if this is pressing too much, you can fold the front bits so it's less harsh into your hips. Yeah, but some people like it. It's also a nice massage. Okay, so you have the soles of the feet together and the knees apart. And then from here, I'll move a little bit out. You can have the hands pressing the hammock one side or the other to create more space in one side of the hip and the other. And at certain point, if your lower back is okay here and you feel right, okay, then you can extend your legs. And you create a little waterfall. And maybe you want to move. Well, the movement should not come from moving your own hips. The hips should be relaxed. If you want to move, it's just by pushing the hammock, or with your index finger, just give a little push on the side of your hip and sway here. Then if it's too much strain on your lower back, you're going to fold your feet together and open the knees apart. Yeah, if this is better, it's fine. Make life easy. Well, this is a position you can stay for like 5 to 10 minutes even, if you like it. But also, it should not be too high. If my hips were higher, I would feel like a bit blocked here. So make sure you have freedom, space to breathe. Lift the chin slightly up to the ceiling. Maybe you like to be higher on your shoulder heads. That's possible if you want. You can also just soften your chest. Deep breathing here. And also observe where your breath is at the moment. So maybe you feel your belly coming up and down. Then to get out of this pose when you're ready, but maybe you want to stay longer. Again, if you feel like enjoying this for 10 more minutes or so, of course you can do that. We will come out just to close the session. So you hold the hammock, bend your knees to your chest. And here maybe you want to hold the knees for a second. Or lift the feet up against the front side of the hammock. It's also very nice to stay here for a little bit. It's really releasing tension in the lower back. Actually, in the whole spine, to be honest. One more deep breath. Then you grab the hammock, bend your knees. So the feet are already on the front side of the hammock. So you place the feet, push with the feet, hold the hammock, and gently, I hope you manage to roll down gently. And it's really nice and warm on the lower back. So just observe here the rebound. So the pressure on the massage on the lower back. Let's see if that is already, the blood flow is going. It's nice and warm. And then you remove the legs out of the hammock. You grab the hammock with both hands to help yourself lifting up. And just as a counter position, you can embrace the hammock, grab like in the wrist wrap, and just bring the forehead in the hammock to round the spine a little bit. That's a counter position. 3 deep breathings in this position. And then we come back and we go for the final relaxation because we don't want to miss that one. So you open the hammock and you're gonna hold the edge with your thumb, take one together, place the hammock in the back of your knees, you sit inside, and if the hammock is just in the back of your knees, You should have just enough space to place your upper body in the hammock so that the head is supported, and then either you leave the legs out or place the soles of the feet together inside. The arms can be over the head or crossed on your chest. And take some deep breathings in here for the final relaxation. And important to take your time here to digest all the new information. We gave so much new information to the body, telling it to trust, letting go of tension, release whatever is holding us back from being here and now, and whatever's stopping us from movement. We want to create more space, so you have more freedom of movement. Free your hips, relax and trust. So in the hammock here, every time you exhale, you allow yourself to let go. Feel how the hammock is supporting you to let go. How nice and warm the whole pelvic area is at the moment. You did a great job. Something is flowing there again. And maybe you also feel your toes. One more deep breath. And then be grateful for doing this session. Thank yourself for taking the time to do it. And every step is one. So be grateful for the steps you took today. Thank your body for joining the party. And slowly you can come back, stretching out. Yawn if you feel like. It's always great if the yawning comes by nature. It's a great sign of the body surrendering and releasing. So playing the palms of the hands together. Namaste. Thank you for joining, and hope you'll have a very joyful, free hips moving rest of the day.